In this video, I show you how we can put all the opening balances of all chart of accounts in Sage 50 accounting. So let's see. First of all, we need to move to that area where our chart of accounts is. So if you're on the main section, just click on the banking area. And from here, you can access chart of accounts. But otherwise, if you don't want to go in any particular module, you can click on list from the top and click on chart of accounts from here. Now, in the earlier videos, we have seen how we can create all the new chart of accounts and configure the existing chart of accounts. Let's say if we want to edit some names or make some kind of customizations. So now, according to our project, all the accounts are here. We have created some of the chart of accounts, some of them we are customized, and now all of these chart of accounts right in this sequence is ready. Now we just have to put the opening balances. So let's see how we can do this. First of all, just open any chart of account. Just double click on any chart of account and click on account beginning balances. This will show you this particular screen. Select the period to enter the beginning balances. Now this one is for 2025. So I'll just scroll down as this is the closing balances carried forward from December 2024. So I'll select this period from 1st of December 2024 till 31st of December 2024. Because if we select January, it will show us 31st of January as of 31st of January. Let me just show you first. So if I select this, it says beginning balances as of 31st of January 2025. So that's not the case. So I'll just select from 1st December till 31st of December. When we click OK, it says beginning balances as of 31st of December. Now this is the area. It looks very old fashioned just because they have followed the same kind of interface which was in Peachtree. Because Peachtree was a very successful software, so they have incorporated some of the functions directly from Peachtree. Now before we enter all of the ledgers with balances, there is something we need to consider. In most of the softwares, the control account don't need to be entered. Now what is control account? When we see account receivable, it's 195,000. But how this 195,000 is made? That is made up with customer details. So we have each single customer with their opening balances and the total gets to 195,000, which is exactly that. So in most of the softwares, when we update the customer with their balances, the control account automatically updates. Same goes for vendors and stock. But here in Peachtree, it's different. We need to enter this balance separately and then we will configure and enter the opening balances against the customer separately and then they will match. So this means that we need to enter all the ledgers balances, whether it's control account, whether it's net owner's equity, whether it's net owner's equity, whatever. So I'll follow the sequence according to our project and not according to the ledger sequence. We have it right here. So the first one is debtors. I'll just highlight this as well. It's 195,000. I can directly copy it from here. Now here you see the ledgers along with the fields. Some of them are gray, some of them are white. So white is the area where you will paste this. Since it is an asset, only the debit side is active and the other one is grayed out. So that makes it more convenient and error-free. So let's paste it right here. When we press tab, just make sure that the balance shows up here as well. Now, next one is creditors. This is credit. We need to scroll down a little bit. But let's say we have a lot of ledgers. How will we find any particular ledger? You can use the find function as well. We can move to section, click on OK. We can write payable here and click OK, which will take us to this area. So if you're having some problem finding any ledger, you can do that. Press tab. Next one we have is stock. Just copy that, scroll up to the asset section and we have inventory right here. Just paste the balance. Next one is building at cost. So this is building at cost. Let me just paste the balance. Now you see in the starting, we have created all the ledgers. So it makes it so much convenient for us to now just copy and paste the balances. Land and buildings. Next one we have is accumulated depreciation of buildings. So let me just paste that. Next one is motor vehicles, which is 380,000. Just copy that. And this is motor vehicles. Let me just paste it here. Next one is accumulated depreciation of motor vehicles. So 45,000 is amount. Let me just paste that. Next is machinery. 290,000. Just paste this. Next is accumulated depreciation of machinery. Just copy this one, paste it in the credit. Now the good thing that I like about Sage is since the other side of the field is grayed out, there is no chance of error that you accidentally put the credit balance on the debit side. So that's very helpful. Next one we have is cash. Just copy this, locate cash. If we don't find it, we can use the find function as well, but here it is on the top. Just paste it right here. Next one is 1,650,000, which is for Standard Chartered Bank. Let me just copy that and paste it right here. United Bank Limited, which is of 350,000. Next one is 53,000, and that is for United Bank Limited. Next one is 53,000, which is for accrued expenses. So since it is a liability, we need to move down. So there it is, accrued expenses, paste it right here. And the last one we have is capital invested, which is approximately 4396730. Now in other software, it automatically balanced out and you don't need to enter this. But since in Sage, we are entering each and every single balance, we see here that the trial balance is out of balance with this particular amount, which is 4396730. Exactly this amount. When we paste it right here and we press tab, the trial balance difference is 0. And that's exactly what we want. Click OK. And there you have it. Now the balance is updated in each and every single ledger. Let me just show you from here. If it is not updated, you can use the refresh button here. And there it is. There's all the running balance showing right here. So this is how we can enter all the opening balances in the relevant ledgers in Sage 50. Just try it by yourself and I'll see you in the next one.